Well, Black and White Network, we need to talk about something that's very, very troubling here in the great state of Texas. Now, I'm a Texan, born and raised in Southeast Texas. I live outside the Houston area. And I found out something. Actually, I kind of heard about this months ago, but now it's at the forefront, guys. I've heard about like a massive scheme to actually get non-citizens, including illegal aliens, to actually vote in our elections here in Texas. Now, when it comes to the state of Texas has not voted for a Democrat since 1976. Texas in federal elections has not voted for a Democrat since 76, which is the longest streak in the country. Actually, guys, no Democrat has been elected to state office in 30 years. That's how long it's been, man. That's how long Texas has been a red state. Democrats used to dominate Texas, but they lost it. They've lost it, man. In order to get elected to a state office here in Texas, you got to have an R next to your name. And I believe that some of these left-wingers actually know that, man, because some of these people elected to office here in Texas, they have been exposed as rhinos. And a lot of those rhinos got voted out in the primaries because Texans woke up. Conservatives in Texas woke up, guys. And our House Speaker, Dave Phelan, doesn't look like he's actually going to be the speaker anymore, okay? Because he was actually making backdoor deals with Democrats to actually help him get the speakership. Those days seem to be over with, guys. Now, our Attorney General here in Texas, Ken Paxton, he is probably the best Attorney General here in this country. And word is, man, that Trump is greatly considering him to be the Attorney General in a Trump administration. That is good for the country. That's a loss to Texas, man, because Ken Paxton is very, very good. Now, Ken Paxton, man, is now unleashing an investigation onto non-citizens getting registered to vote here in Texas. It shouldn't be happening, guys. Now, in Texas, man, and I'm pretty sure this is probably the same way across most of the country, you go to your Department of Public Safety and you want an ID, you want to renew your driver's license, that kind of thing. I actually did this last year, I believe, year before last, something like that. And when you actually do fill out that paperwork and you're taking your picture, you're actually renewing your driver's license, they ask you, do you want to register to vote? You have that option as a citizen. Now, non-citizens can't do that, okay? They can't do that. So if they actually go and leave the DMV or whatever, they can't register to vote. However, guys, there's these nonprofits outside of Department of Public Safety offices registering people to vote. That is a head scratcher right there, guys, because why in the world would you actually have to do that outside of the DMV when the people inside are already going to ask you if you want to register to vote? They ask me that every single time I actually go in to renew my driver's license. Yeah, so there is something run amok with these nonprofits, guys. I was actually listening to the Chris Salcedo show this morning. He actually brought it up. Apparently, these nonprofits now have suspended those operations, which tells me, man, they were up to no good. No reason for them to be outside of a DMV when a person could already just register to vote inside of the DMV. Yeah, let's get into it, guys. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member, member live stream every single Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. If you're watching on Rumble, click the join button to get access to the same thing. And everyone can also support us by becoming a member on blackandwhitenetwork.com or supporting us on Locals, both for just $5 per month. Check the links in the description. So here we go, guys, right here. Texas investigates reports of non-citizens being illegally registered to vote. That's a major problem, guys. And I believe this is a reason how the Democrats could actually flip Texas blue. Now, in the 2020 election, Trump was supposed to win Texas by 1, but the polls were off. He won by almost 6 points. And that's really the closest that a Democrat has actually gotten to taking Texas since 1992, when Bill Clinton lost Texas, but he lost by like 3 points to George H.W. Bush. Okay. Anyway, it says here, Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton announced on Wednesday that he has opened an investigation into reports that groups in the state may be registering non-citizens to vote in violation of both state and federal laws. Investigators with the Texas Attorney General's Election Integrity Unit conducted undercover operations to identify potential voter registration of non-citizens in the state, with the investigation already confirming, quote, that various nonprofit organizations have been located outside Texas Department of Public Safety driver's license offices, operating booths offering to assist in voter registration for persons doing business at the driver's license offices. A press release from Paxton's office stated, these undercover operations are ongoing. The press release note that, quote, all citizens have already been presented an opportunity to register to vote as part of the process of renewing or being issued an identification card or driver's license. Just like I said, man, they ask me every single time. Every single time they ask me, do I want to register to vote? So there is no obvious need to assist citizens to register to vote outside DPS offices, calling into question the motives of the nonprofit groups. Good question, man. Good question. Paxton said in a statement, quote, Texans are deeply troubled by the possibility that organizations purporting to assist with voter registration are illegally registering non-citizens to vote in our elections. If eligible citizens can legally register to vote when conducting their business at the DPS office, why would they need a second opportunity to register with a booth outside? Yeah, great point. That's what I'm asking right there too. He goes on, my office is investigating every credible report we receive regarding potential criminal activity that could compromise the integrity of our elections. The Biden-Harris administration has intentionally flooded our country with illegal aliens. Yeah. And without proper safeguards, foreign nationals can illegally influence elections at the local, state, and national level. It is a crime to vote or to register to vote if you are not a United States citizen. Any wrongdoing will be punished to the fullest extent of the law, he added. Yeah. And I hope that they actually bring who's ever doing this to justice. Because this is wrong, man. This is illegal. Completely illegal. Why are they actually doing this, especially outside of Department of Public Safety offices, when you can already do that inside? They're going to ask you, do you want to register to vote? They're already going to ask you that. So when you go outside, then they're going to actually try to get you to register to vote when you've already had that opportunity inside. Yeah, something very, very fishy, folks. Very, very fishy. And I'm glad that Ken Paxton is actually on top of this. Because this election right here, guys, that's coming up, very, very important. We're actually fighting communism, guys. And if you actually allow illegals to come in and vote, that could actually flip this election, guys. It really could. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.